Hello, my beautiful grief growers, and welcome to another Facebook Live Thursday. I'm going to be with you here for about 10 minutes on this beautiful day here in Chicago, Illinois. I have found a spot outside to perch myself. You might hear the occasional architectural tour going on right below me. I'm sitting right in front of the Chicago River, and you might hear some sirens, some pedestrians, some dogs, some children. It's a very happening place this time of day, so I'm so excited to be here with you talking about grief and the 5 love languages. I have to tell you that this was one of my favorite episodes to record because I had to really get creative for each of the love languages in figuring out how best, if you're grieving, to ask for what you want, how to honor the people who have died, who have had this love language, maybe in the best way or in a way you didn't think of before, and how, if you're supporting a griever or you're trying to help a griever in your life, to communicate with them in the way that they best know how to receive this love. So today, I'll just give you one little tidbit of that, and then I'll ask you to go ahead and listen to this week's podcast called Grief and the 5 Love Languages. You can find a link below as well to listen to that to get the other 2 segments of the show. So today we're going to tell you what to ask for from others if you're grieving. And then on the podcast, you'll be able to listen to if you're trying to honor somebody who has died with their specific love language, and if you're trying to support a griever. Both of those pieces of information are going to be on the podcast this week. I'll go ahead and tell you that I discovered the 5 love languages, I believe, when I was in college. This is a test that you can go online and take. You can also take the quiz that comes with the book called The 5 Love Languages, A Secret to Love That Lasts by Gary Chapman. I discovered that my love languages were gifts and words of affirmation, and so I've used that to my advantage in every relationship I've been in ever since I got that information, and told my partners, I said, hey, this is how I respond to love. If you want to show me you love me, do these things, or be these things, or say these things. And it's not necessarily to bribe them and coerce them into being a better partner, but because I know myself. And I ask them to know themselves as well. And so I've dated people who are acts of service. I've dated people who are quality time. That's a really big one for a lot of people. And physical touch as well, just being physically close to somebody as well. And the cool thing about the 5 love languages, this has been around since 1995, but it's been on the New York Times bestseller list since '09, so a very, very long time, going on 8 years now. The cool thing about the 5 love languages is that it applies to all types